Hello, this is the Jimmy Joom Halloween crane game widget. We'll wait for it to load. There we go. It's loaded. Okay. The command is !Halloween. Spider comes down, chooses a random character. And the scoreboard. Bat animation comes up for the character that was picked. And the score goes up. Each character has 2 costumes, except for the frogs. I think there's 6 costumes for the frogs. That one's an axolotl, and you see the spider, the crane, it comes down at a random spot on the screen. So it might come all the way to the left, it might come all the way to the right, it might go right in the middle. It's all random. There's Jason Fox. And you'll see, let's do it one more time. On the scoreboard, the tombstone, the name of the chatter that triggered the animation. Right there, so it says Gerg Animation. That's my Twitch name. So the name of the chatter will go on that tombstone. And last one, let's do one more. Oh, mummy pig. Alright, so now let's look at the customizations you can do. You can change the chat command. So, let's make it zombie. Whatever. Alright. So, it's !Zombie, and we will save it, and we'll wait for it to load. Oh, that was quick. And you can see, right there, chat command zombie, okay. Now let's type in zombie. There we go. It works. Alright. I'm actually gonna change it back to Halloween. Okay, you can change the color of the score, the bar. So let's go black, and we'll change the text to white, just so we can see it easy. We'll save that. Back to Halloween. And there it is, black bar with the white text. Okay, you can also choose right here, who can play. So, who can use the widget? Who can trigger it? Anyone? Subscribers only? Mods? Just the streamer? Just you? Next is a cooldown. So this is in seconds. So the minimum cooldown is 15 seconds. If you want to change it, it can go all the way up to a minute. Up to you. Pretty self-explanatory. It just, seconds in between each animation. And the reminders. So if you see these little guys popping in on the side, the left or the right, and then the chat command comes out, I've called those reminders. If you want to turn those off, just put it to 0. But if you want these guys, so right now it's 30 seconds. So every 30 seconds. So every 30 seconds, it'll choose a random character, and it'll shoot out the chat command to remind your chat how to use it, or what the chat command is. There we go. We got the pumpkin bear. Now, how to set it up. So when you download the widget from Etsy, you'll get a zip file. You have to unzip the zip file, and then you'll get a text file. In the text file is a link. It's a Stream Elements one-click install. So all you do is you copy that link, and you paste it right into your browser. Your Google Chrome, your Firefox, whatever you use, and it'll bring you to this page, this same exact page right here. Once you set up all your customizations, set it up how you want, then you come here and you click on this button right here. Copy overlay URL. All right, so copy to clipboard. Okay, so you're gonna add a browser source. So I don't know, it's different in Streamlabs OBS than it is in OBS, but it's the same idea. You just add a browser source. So we have browser, and we'll call it example. All right, and then we get this. So for URL, you're gonna paste the URL that you just copied using this button. I'm not gonna do it here. I'm not gonna do it on screen because then everyone could just copy the URL. But, so let's imagine I pasted it right there. Width, 1920, height, 1080. It's full screen. This setting right here is important for the widgets that we make. Refresh browser when scene becomes active. So when this widget loads, I think you saw the spider, it'll tell you when everything's loaded, and the reminders will start once it's loaded. So if you want it to redo that and reload every single time you refresh your scene, every time you switch scenes, then you click it. That will erase the scores too. So I think you don't want to do that. So I think refresh browser when scene becomes active, you want to keep unchecked. That means you can switch to another scene and multiple scenes, whatever you want, and then come back to the scene with the widget, and it's just as you left it. Otherwise, it'll refresh everything. So I think you want to keep that one unchecked. All right, so there's our widget. Now it's loaded. I'm actually gonna get out of here. Okay. So let's try it. Halloween. All right, there it is. Have to wait a little bit because of the cooldown. The cooldown is from the time that the widget is triggered. So like it's 15 seconds from the time that it's triggered. So I guess the whole animation's about 8 seconds. So be about 7 seconds after it ends. All right. Okay. I think you get the idea. If you have any questions or trouble with setup, hopefully I've tried to make the setup as easy as possible. But if not, if you find any bugs, if you find something wrong with the widget, let me know. It's a lot of code. I can't test everything. So if you find something that looks a little broken, let me know. You can message me on Etsy. That's the shop right there, Jimmy Joom. Or you can message me on Twitter, X, whatever it's called. Yeah, thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy the widget.